Hello and welcome to another update video about the Near protocol. It has been a while that I covered Near, but there is only one Ben and there are thousands of cryptos, so I can't cover them all too often. But Near protocol is one of my favorite cryptos really, and I think it could do really well in 2022. Now in my last video I still had the possibility on the chart that we could see one further upside, but really taking a step back and looking at what other cryptos did, I think it's becoming clear it was a bit difficult to see it with the Near protocol because Near really did a new all-time high. I did expect that there was a possibility for another move up, not too much, and I did talk about that in the last video because we were already overbought. But purely looking at the wave count, there could have been another wave 5. Now in the end there wasn't one, and looking at the wave count again, I think in the end what the Near protocol did, and I'm quite pleased about that, because quite pleased that I waited to issue a buy order for the Near protocol on Discord for all channel members, because I wanted to wait what the price is doing, and we can see that it was a good decision because the price did go lower and lower, and I think we can define a target area here on the chart. So the price did an impulse to the upside. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's always important to take a look at what happens within these waves as well. So on the lower time frames, you can see, for example, here in that wave 1, you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to make sure that you have the waves within waves and that it adds up, and I think this does add up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have another ABC, as we have it on many other charts as well, with the difference that the Near protocol did perform in this channel really extraordinarily well, better than Phantom and Harmony One, because they did already an all-time high before. Near already did move way above any previous high, which made it so difficult to see, is this really a wave? Is this already the wave 5 or whatever? So we are here seeing that ABC now play out. Again, an expanded flat in my view, what we can see here, with that move A being a 3-wave structure, and then a 3-wave structure up, and then here a 5-wave structure to the downside. Now, have we seen the low already? To be honest, the possibility exists. The possibility exists. We've come down to, in that scenario here, to the 0.618 fib level at 1043. Now we did break below that already. You can see that we broke below it. We didn't really hold it. If we continue to break down and even break below $9.50, that is previous low here, then I think we're gonna see here the 848. That's the 0.786 fib level. I would expect the price to go there, in the ongoing correction, because also Bitcoin is moving into that direction here further down. I think after an initial move up, I think we're going to see the move down for Bitcoin and the Near protocol, and also then we could move all the way down to the 0.887 fib level. Now I just want to put an alternative here on the chart. So basically, if you drop below $6, which is the beginning of this impulsive wave here, then we have to go to the higher level wave count, basically draw the fibs to the beginning of the next major wave up, and that would be, in my view, down here. And then we talk about a scenario where we would drop below the beginning of that impulse, which would be a drop below $6, and then you have to expect here the price to land, basically in the area between $6 and all the way down to $3.50. Now, how realistic is that? Don't think that one is very realistic. I would only give it maybe a 20% probability for now. Overall, I think this is going to play out. Also looking at the indicators and what the price still, has in terms of capacity to fall lower, I think it is not unlikely that we could see the $6. I'm very honest with you. What I also need to say is that we have seen a major correction already, and it seems to be holding here steady for now. And I do already own Near. I did buy it earlier, but so even before I started to issue buy orders on Discord, but I want to continue to buy Near, and if I didn't have any Near yet, I would start buying now, because I think these are attractive prices. We have dropped quite a lot from the all-time high. We've already seen here a few waves taking place. we're at the 0.618 fib level. But of course, what also needs to be said, anybody who is going in now has to expect potentially a further drop. And of course, we never know if there will be a further drop. You never know. But people have to expect a further drop and have to be able, in case the price drops, to hold through it. Yeah, just really want to mention that. But yeah, overall, the price has come to the 0.618 fib level, which is a very important one. And theoretically, we could see that correction as complete now. I mean, it has come to a very important fib level. In this current correction, many altcoins come down to the 0.786 fib level, which would be here at 854, or even the 0.887, which would be at 738. So we just have to expect the price to land in that area. I will issue now a buy orders for the Near protocol on Discord for our channel members. So the ones that I set for myself, bear in mind, I already own Near, but if I had no Near, I probably would start a dollar cost average in now with a low percentage, just to start, get a start in there. I find it a very attractive project, but it certainly needs to be said, we can't see any beginning of an impulse here. So we don't see a beginning of an uptrend. So I rather trade the larger waves, for the long term. What is very important is that we are still above the 200-day moving average. This is one of the few cryptos that is still above the 200-day moving average. And therefore, if it dropped now, we could really get fall to that box here, which is exactly where the 200-day moving average is, at pretty much 860, and hold it and maybe even bounce up from there. Nevertheless, to the downside, there is more scope. Yeah, and you can see that we're just at the $10 line. If we lose that, there is potential to fall further down, we are here on the RSI on the daily in the bearish range, 35, still a bit more scope to fall further down. And the MACD is turning further down as well. If we go to the meaningful 4-day chart, you can see that we've only just broken the bearish range, and that on the 4-day, the MACD is breaking just now as well to the downside. On the weekly, we're still going to see the weekly to break. So the message here is really the Near protocol is much later in its correction, but it's undergoing the same or a very similar correction as many other cryptos. I personally would start to go in if I didn't own any Near yet, but I own already Near, so I'm waiting a little bit personally until we get into that target area. But if I was going in, I would use a very small percentage, just to have a foot in the door, just to get some, don't know how you say it, really, just to get the foot in the door, really, yeah, to have a little bit of Near if I was really bullish about the project, which I am. But I already have the foot in the door, so I'm going to wait until we hit more attractive prices. I think we're going to see the $10 break. Maybe not immediately, maybe we go up a little bit and then down, but I think it's going to follow Bitcoin until Bitcoin has completed its correction, and then we can expect here some further upside. And I think we could then, in the next major move up, see here price levels of around certainly $24. That would be the 1.618 extension, but maybe even all the way up to $36 here, the 2.618. Now you can already see that this is less of a it's less of a profit that you can expect for other altcoins, which have corrected more. Depends on how far the Near protocol now really comes down. And the thing is, it did perform really well already. Yeah, so here we've already completed here a 5-wave move, ABC, and we need to see, that is what I would expect for that next wave up. And we can see it depends on how that then plays out. This would be the minimum here. We can certainly see more. I think Near is going to surprise us all, but just purely looking at the fibs, that is what we can expect. But yeah, let's see. A certainly very interesting cryptocurrency, and I think over the long run it could be a really, really interesting project. The advantage of Near is that it's very simple, or they plan to make it very easy for developers to launch DApps and to create DApps actually. So we'll see. All right, hopefully you liked that update about the Near protocol. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content and also want to see my buy and sell orders on Discord, then maybe join as a channel member. You can join either on my website, and you can find a link in the description, or you can join on YouTube. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.